شاخ سر کوی تو دیرم به دل مهر من روی تو دیرم بوت من کعبه من قبله من تویی هست نظر زندگی
You can hear now the voices of the bombardment. It's close to here. Today, 25th of March, Wednesday, we are in Sanandaj with the accompanying of our team from the Iranian National Commission for UNESCO and also our colleagues from the Ministry of Cultural Heritage. Now what you could see is the building which called Amarat Asif or Khane Kurd. It means the house of Kurd, which is located in the heart of Sanandaj. Unfortunately, you could see that there are harms and damages behind of me, which they have about 400 years. They were been all original without any restoration, and they belonging to the period of Safavis. So unfortunately, almost 50% destroyed, and we have to think about the restoration, which is not really simple because there is no originality for irreplaceable cultural heritage. Thank you. Today I have this opportunity to visit the ancient building, the Amarat Khosrow in Sanandaj, which is located in the northwest of Iran. Unfortunately, you could see that the negative impacts of the missiles or the attacks made a lot of problems. You could see that these OCs and the stained glasses, which are almost 200 years old, they have been broken. And as I informed by the colleagues, about 40% of these fine art are damaged. Today, I would like to thank a lot the colleagues from the Ministry of cultural heritage, which with their sole pride to protect the cultural heritage sites. We are so sorry that in this time, in 2026, still we are not able to protect our cultural heritage sites according to the international conventions, especially the Hague Convention, the second protocol on safeguarding, preserving the cultural heritage site in the conflict-armed situation. Thank you. Now we have the opportunity to be in the archaeology museum of Sanandaj. You could see that unfortunately the damage here and also the good innovation of our colleagues in the Ministry of Cultural Heritage, which they put this kind of temporary protection to keep whatever remains safe, and it is really appreciated. The colleagues of the Cultural Heritage Ministry, they try to transfer all priceless items to the stores which could be protected until the end of the war. Thank you. Now we are in the Daulat Shah Mosque, which is from the Qajari period. And unfortunately, you could see that the woody doors, they have been broken and there is a big damage. So as you could see, still today, there was bombing and attacking to Kermanshah and also a strainy situation. But still, the colleagues who are trying to guard and protecting the cultural heritage, they are trying their best. So this is only just to show our colleagues what happened as a sample of this mosque. And I think it's good if you could show this place also. Yeah, the damage have been affected by the situation. Thank you. Today on Thursday and 26th of March, we are in Kermanshah with the delegation of the Iranian National Commission for UNESCO. As you can see here in Kermanshah, this beautiful building is called Tekye Bigler Begi. It's from the period of the Qajar, almost 150 years ago. This building has been created. Unfortunately, as you could see that, there is a big damage there, and still, yeah, the OLC and the mirrors, which all are damaged. And unfortunately, even for the restoration, because of the bombing, the continuous ring of the bombing, and also because of the natural situation of raining, the restoration team, they couldn't do anything to protect in the temporary situation. That's why the specialists, they believe that it's dangerous that we are standing here, but just to show our colleagues in UNESCO and everywhere in the world, we are here to show it. Thank you for the attention. Today, on Friday, 27th of March, we have the opportunity with our delegation from the Iranian National Commission for UNESCO and also our dear colleagues from the Cultural Heritage Ministry who are here in Khorramabad and in one of the most important cultural heritage sites, which is the castle of Falakul Aflak in Khorramabad, that our dear colleagues in UNESCO, they are very well aware that it is under processing to be registered in the World Cultural Heritage Sites. On my right hand, you could see that this is the Directorate of the Cultural Heritage of Lorestan, which is the province of Lorestan. And unfortunately, you could see that it's all destroyed. We could find a lot of artistic points. We could find the documents, as the Director General of Cultural Heritage of Lorestan explained to me that some of these documents, unfortunately, they are irreplaceable. In any case, you could see that it's all destroyed. There is the river. This is the castle of Falak al-Aflaq. So it means that there is no any exist of any military or any administration except the cultural heritage sites. We could say that it is 100% damaged, and sorry for that. This is the moulage which has been created. This is the broken one, and this is what we found here just now. You could see the World Heritage Convention logo on it. Have a look. I think it is something symbolic. Unfortunately, because of the war and because of this violence against the cultural heritage sites and the culture in general, these symbols are broken. I think it's the time that we think and we act seriously to protect our cultural heritage. Otherwise, all of these symbols will be broken as a result for us. We deserve the better situation to protect our cultural heritage. Here we could see the handicraft store for the artists of Khorramabad, who they could present or sell their products here. And it's also for me and my colleagues as a symbolic situation that you could see this old tree. So the cultural and natural heritage, they are both under attack and they are both in damage. So I think it's the time we do something seriously, especially according to our convention and our colleagues who are working on it. Thank you.
Although we are under the war circumstances, which is really difficult, but still we are so lucky. Today we visited the Falak al-Aflaq castle, and you can see just in front of it the old town, and also in my right hand you could see the first historic cave, which is registered just on 2025 as the last World Cultural Heritage in Iran. And if you could zoom much more, the second one, if you can see it, it's called the Crescent Cave, the prehistoric cave, and it's amazing environmental perspective and of course the cultural heritage. I hope that we can protect this cultural and natural heritage together. We are here in the Museum of Falak al-Aflaq. You could see later that all cultural heritage and the antique items, they have been transferred to the stores which are in the safety. The only item that it was not possible to be transferred, it's the human skeleton within bronze coffin with the gold muzzle and the big linker, and also the silver coin on his chest. The coin related to the Seleucus fourth, which is the period of 187 to 175 before the Christian. It's belonging to the Chub Tarash site in Khorramabad in Lorestan province in Iran, and it's belonging to the Seleucid period. Unfortunately, you can see that because of the negative impacts of the explosion, the band has been broken. So you can see that what's happened. This is the skeleton. Fortunately, the skeleton is still safe, and the only thing is the bronze coffin, which has been broken.
Today, on Sunday, 29th of March, we are here in Isfahan. The place which is located in the heart of Isfahan is called Akib Khane, which means the place which was being used in the period of Qajar as the store for the jewelries of the kings in Iran. Unfortunately, there are some many damages.
As a specialist of tourism and tourism planning, I would like to mention that you are in the heart of Isfahan, in the historical part of Isfahan, called half of the world, and we are in the heart of Safavid administrative complex in the Isfahan Museum of Decorative of Art, and unfortunately damaged by the reflection of bombardment, and many mirror decoration and also paintings are damaged by the reflection. And you can see this beautiful building and another museum and another palaces belongs to the humanity. It doesn't belong to the Isfahani people or Iranian people.
Sure.
So it belongs to the humanity, and we hope as soon as possible after this war we can renovate and restore and invite all the lovers of the culture, all the lovers of archaeology and paintings and fine arts for coming and for visiting these beautiful places.
You can hear now the voices of the bombardment. It's close to here. So I think now we are in almost 10:30 in Tehran time, and there is a strike close to this old town. So I think I don't know, Professor, but I think this is our duty all to try to protect our cultural heritage, because it seems that this war directly or indirectly attacks to our cultural heritage sites it's not stoppable. If we want to follow this kind of wars, aggressions, no peace, it means no cultural heritage. If we want to protect our cultural heritage everywhere in the world, we have to think deeply to how we can avoid the wars and the conflicts.
Thank you.
We are in the Talar Temuri, the Temuri Hall, which is from the Temuri period, almost 600 years ago. This building has been created. So unfortunately, you can't see that there are a lot of damage inside of this building, a lot of cracks here on the walls everywhere. I hope that we can find the ways with the cultural heritage specialists to prevent any more damage on this building. Today, on Saturday, 28th of March, we arrived Isfahan. Isfahan, which is much more famous that I need to explain you, dear colleagues, especially in UNESCO. A lot of people, I mean the delegations of the countries, they know very well this building. This building, which is created on the Safavi period, almost 500 years. A lot of damage, unfortunately, happened for the irreplaceable items, which are the Orosi and the others, which we have them since the Safavi period. So it means it is a catastrophic situation. And why I just wanted to show you this place, just because of this is the public relation of the cultural heritage and governance of Isfahan, the place which almost all the delegations which are coming from the other countries, they come here. We got this chair, UNESCO chair, just on 2025, and it was the hope that this UNESCO chair would serve our region and international level the restoration of the cultural heritage sites. We did not even imagine that we need to do that, to use their expertise in Isfahan itself or even in Iran. Thank you. Today, with the delegation of Iranian National Commission for UNESCO, we came here to Chelsotoum Palace, which is registered as one of the priceless, very important sites in the World Cultural Heritage list, and it's considered as the Persian Gardens. As you could see, the woody architecture. And unfortunately, during this situation and the war, negative impacts directly and indirectly, unfortunately, we could see a lot of damages happen for this place. And I had a gathering with the specialists here and with the people who are in charge to see how we can do the protection. One of the specialists, he told me that if there was no this damage without any restoration, it was estimation that for 300, almost 400 years, there is no need to any restoration for this place. But now, unfortunately, there are many damages on this cultural heritage site, which make us all the cultural activists think to how we can restore these places. And after that, we have to learn the lessons that how we can really guarantee in the legal level the prevention of happenings such as this catastrophe to our cultural heritage everywhere in the world. We are here in the Abbasi or Imam Mosque, which is in the heart of Naqsh Jahan, which is one of the brilliant World Cultural Heritage Sites. The problem that we saw today by the guidance of the cultural heritage guardians here is that we have to be careful that the indirect negative effects on the building and especially the infrastructures of the building are much more than we could imagine, unfortunately. And it means that, according to our UNESCO shareholder, he just told me a few minutes ago that some restorations which we were expected to do them during maybe the next decades, we have to do them in next few years. So I hereby, the name of the Iranian National Commission for UNESCO and UNESCO itself, my colleagues in UNESCO, I would like to thank you all for your caring attention and trying your best to protect our world cultural heritage, and I hope that we can preserve the peace in our world too. Thank you. We are now in marble throne, which has been built on 1806, so it means almost 220 years. And this ancient and this priceless 65 pieces which built this throne. Unfortunately, since the 1st of March, there is a damage which we, as the Iranian National Commission for UNESCO, we are really concerned about the situation. According to what my colleagues, the specialists, informed me, unfortunately, almost 50% of the fine works, they are already damaged. So it means that there is a cultural catastrophe on our cultural heritage that we cannot replace it. It's a replaceable cultural heritage place, and we have to see what we can do after to restore it, because what I informed about the colleagues, it's really difficult. Some of these, about the mirror work, which 2025, we registered it in the cultural intangible heritage, and we hope that we can find a way to stop this kind of attacks and this kind of damages. I'm really sorry that we couldn't do anything to protect this world cultural heritage because of the war and because of the aggression. And we know that this domain is all the ancient and the cultural heritage part, which there are a lot of bombs. Unfortunately, we could see the negative impacts still. Thank you for your attention. We are now in the Green Palace, which is located in the Sadabad complex, the most great area and area of the cultural heritage. Unfortunately, as you could see that, the mirrors are broken, and so all the mirror works, they are destroyed.
There's a big, huge damage. We could find these bomb shrapnel everywhere. Even one of them could see that, yeah, it was on the wall. So you see, unfortunately, there was a bomb which all of these buildings are affected by it. Those cracks all created after the bombing, you see. This building also is old, about 128, 20 years. You see all the mirrors in front. Now there is nothing, only the plastic installed by specialists as a temporary solution until the war is stopped.